Action.
Mac Miller's Tiny Desk session was probably one of my most favorite Tiny Desks that I've ever seen. One of my most favorite live performances that I've ever seen. I didn't know who Mac Miller was, but when I got introduced to his music through, I think it was 2000 and 2009 no more. Yeah, that's an amazing song. When I heard that song performed live, it kind of changed my perspective of the world. And when I really started digging that music, it was shortly after that the young man, he wasn't here no more. He wanted to go talk to sweet baby Jesus somewhere in another realm, but not in this physical realm, not in the tangible realm where we could touch each other, see each other. And ever since I heard that music, like my perspective shifted. It's amazing how white artists in a black genre can shift a way of thinking. And when I started thinking about thinking, I'm like, man, the color of your skin don't got nothing to do with your thoughts. But I also know that a specific demographic of people, they think a certain type of way. And I was talking to my brother and I said, hey man, that's nigga think. You might have heard that terminology before. Maybe you done heard nigga think. Maybe perhaps it was used on the Boondocks. I don't know, but I think the term nigga think is fascinating. Now, how use nigga think in a sentence? I hired an assistant, and the person was working for me, handling my business. He saw everything that I did, and I closed the deal, and I made $10,000. And he thought because that he was next to me and he saw me make $10,000, he thought that he was entitled to like $5,000. Just because without his presence, I wouldn't have been able to generate that $5,000, even though he had no skill except for to do exactly what I told him to do and pay him his hourly fee of $42 an hour. I think $42 an hour was a generous amount of money to pay somebody just to listen to my thoughts. But he thought he deserved half of the money that I made. And I think that's what you call nigga think. Nigga think. It's a entitlement. It's an envy. It's a jealousy. It's I see another person doing good and that other person is blessing me. But even though I'm being blessed, I still think I deserve. Nigga think. Ain't got nothing to do with the color of your skin. That soulful music that Mac Miller was making had nothing to do with his skin. Man, it's a feeling. It's the essence of knowing. Man, I came from the grid. I know it's hard out here, and y'all playing. And there's so many people out here they playing. I think this media thing is one of the most powerful tools that ever existed in the history of the world. And I'm like, shit, how can I save the thing without stepping on the landmine and getting myself in a whole lot of trouble? Because I've done a whole lot of work, man. I've been putting in hours and hours and hours of study and research to know how to do this thing in a semi-effective way. And my work has paid off into millions of views and thousands of subscribers. And I'm insatiable. I want more and more and more. I'm a glutton for wanting to do things in an excellent way. And I'll be trying to find people who want to be gluttons, to want to do things in an amazing way. But you know what? You know what? There are people who will sit next to you and watch you work. I've been in several workforces where a person will watch me work. I mean, studies say that in a company, 10% of the employees do 90% of the work, and 90% of the employees, they play on their phone and goddamn talk and gossip and stand by the water cooler because they ain't got that drive or ambition. They so excited about getting an hourly wage that they can't see anything beyond. I mean, if I ain't getting paid by the hour, then hell, I ain't finna do it. Everywhere I ever went at, every job I ever went at, I just wanted to do a good job. Like, you paying me, and the money is cool and everything, but my work ethic and the job that I do, that's a reflection of who I am as a person. That's a reflection of my integrity, my character. My job, like when I worked at Coca-Cola, the way I stacked those cases, that was a reflection of me. 13 hours of picking up soda water, stacking soda water, 8 feet tall, and I'm not 6 feet tall. So imagine that I'm jumping, trying to stack cases, and man, I don't give a shit. I just wanted to do a good job. When I got done at the end of that day, man, that was like, man, you was one of the hardest workers I've ever seen in my entire life. I was like, hell yeah, that's what's up. I ain't go back. Hell no, I said, it's gonna be a crazy story. On that day when I worked that hard like that, I was only there for an interview. I had on leather bottom shoes, $200 Bostonians. I had on Hagger slacks. I had on a beautiful button-down shirt. I'm there for an interview, and that man asked me, can we like go test you out on a pallet jack? And I'm running around that joint on a pallet jack and asking for a test turned into work. And I'm working and in my dress clothes and my Sunday's best. I ain't got no jacket on, but hell, this white man got me working. I said, bet that, homie. I see how you respect my time. I see how much in need you are. I'm going to do the best job that I possibly can. And after this, I know that you don't deserve my labor anymore. Everything in life is negotiable. I was talking to this beautiful woman, and when I told her that everything in life was negotiable, I think that she was trying to wrestle with that concept because we think, hell yeah, man, just be a good person, do what your boss tells you to do, go to church every now and again, and don't have too many babies outside of wedlock, and don't tell nobody what kind of nasty person you are, what kind of nasty things that you be doing. Then you'll go to heaven and everything will be okay. You'll have the regular life, man. Some people, hell, hey, good luck with that. But for me, I'm an ambitious son of a mother. You hear me? I'm an ambitious son of a wonderful mother. I'm an ambitious son of a wonderful mother. And I want to go get it. Everything that God created me to do, I want to accomplish that in an amazing way. And hell, man, I love people, but I ain't got no time for no nigga think. I ain't got no time. If you think that somebody owes you something, but you can't articulate how you want it done, if you think that you deserve something, but you can't quantify what you deserve, then hell, you just babbling. Like I can look at everything that I want and I can put a number to it. I can put a strategy on how I'm going to accomplish the thing that I want because I really do want it. And a lot of people, they just be talking. I'm like, man, when you just be talking, you can really hear a nigga's thoughts. You can really hear the ideology of nigga thing. Just let me say anything with no proof of concept, no discipline, no integrity, no character, no nothing. It's a bunch of empty ass words. And so I think anybody ever challenges the things that I've done in my life, I mean, everything that I've ever done, I try to do that shit in an amazing way. I try to do that shit to the best of my ability. When I wanted to be strong, I was repping 315 pounds 10 times. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I was supposed to max out 405. I messed up my shoulder because I was working out with 120-pound dumbbells. I'm just saying, man, a strong body, strong mind. How much work are you willing to do? What kind of ethics do you have? Or do you want to have a nigga brain? What's a nigga brain? A lazy ass brain, a brain that don't want to do the work, a brain that wants other people to work for them because the only thing that matters in this world, hell yeah, listen. Even if you find a shortcut, you still got to do the work. Even if you find a cheat code, you still got to play the game. And if you ain't willing to expend the energy to find the information to be excellent at what you're doing, man, then you a motherfucking nigga with some nigga thoughts. And I don't want to be around those types of people. I get excited because I know that if I work with people with good thoughts, then good things happen. If I work with stupid motherfuckers, then good things don't happen because they're like sandbags, man, just dead weight. If you got any dead weight in your life, cut that shit off, man. Cut that. Man, it ain't hard to cut a bitch off. I don't know if that's a song or not, but I'll make that shit a song. Cut them off, throw them away, put basura for all my essays in the world. Trash. Trash. We're trying to be great. We're trying to be the greatest American alive. Period.
The Greatest American Alive.